All right. I think I'm streaming now. Let me see here. Bear with me 1 second. All right. So, what I'm doing, what I'm on here to talk about today is basic ring theory and how I use it. So, um, I'll start off playing this video here. Does it not have audio on the video? Well, all right. So basically, Notebook website is where I first got a lot of information about creating wind charts and things of that nature. So here's where you would create a wind chart in this area here. Um, and let me see, go back a little. You basically can set up your bag to what clubs you have using a wind chart creator. Um, I just used anything. I picked Big Topper and created a bag with that and just opened it up to take a look at it. All right. So in the scenario where you regularly have it, you'd have multiple clubs listed down here. But in this scenario, we just have these that we have. So, I mean, this one club. So you go in here and you can see your mid, max, and max, mid, and min values for your adjustments. You can actually do the clubs alternate. You can adjust them by the number of rings, or you can adjust it by the wind. You can look up the wind, or you can look up the adjustment. Either way. All right. So I will go out of here and we'll start looking at a shot. So in this scenario here, I've got a Goliath at about 75%. So what you'll notice here, all right, I gotta excited to use this. So I made my adjustment. Why is it not letting me select that? All right, so I made my adjustment based on the wind. You'll see I pulled it back um, a little bit under 2 rings. I used the ball at the top of the take shot button to tell me where I was, how far my adjustment was going. The adjustment went, for the most part, pretty much where I expected it to. But since I'm kind of talking to myself, this will be really fast but yeah, so you see the shot. If you go back, see, go here, go back a little bit. All right there. Let me go back. So you can actually look and see the ball guide went past the hole. So I wasn't surprised. Yeah, Arnold, this hole is the devil. There's a couple of them that are the devil, to be honest with you. But and Arnold, you use the ring system, so you know. But so I'm not expecting you to have any questions. But yeah, so I looked at this and kind of decided that with that ball guide, I needed to make an adjustment based off 3.9. Again, you don't have to use Notebook. You can use your own experiences if you want to on, making those adjustments. But for me, I use Notebook, the website, and it's That's about 1.7, it says. And you'll see when I if you took 1.7 and didn't adjust for wind, elevation, you'd be way off. So as I play it forward and take the shot, you can see my adjustment. I meant to go just under 2 rings. Looking at it on here, looks like I actually went a full 2 rings with my adjustment, but I still ended up going left of the hole with a perfect shot. So I needed to adjust for the elevation a little more. So I'm thinking, yeah, probably about 15, extra 15 percent for elevation on that shot. Hey, what's up, RJ? Awesome that you came by. Appreciate it, man. Here's the second shot that I'll use as an example. This was a drive. As you can see, my wind here is 3.5. So I'm looking at this shot based on knowing that my wind is 3.5. And that tells me it's about 3 rings of adjustment that I need to make. It's going to go 3 rings towards the 10 o'clock position when I take the shot. So when I pull up, and I wish I could show you here. Oh, I think I can. Can you see the little dot moving there? Let me stop it. All right. Do y'all see the dot on the screen? So when I was pulling this out, you'll see my aiming point was right about there. I hope you can see it, but that was my aiming point. Based on 3 rings, when I pulled it out, 3 rings, I thought that's where I would land. So I'll go ahead and play it forward. Pulled it up. So right here, I'm in that area. Right where that blue arrow's pointing right at the tip of it. I'm in that area for my landing zone. So now we'll take the shot. And as you can see, I overpowered it and gave it a little bit too much. All right. But so looking at it, there's my landing spot. You see it right there. And that's pretty much what I was thinking where I would land. I did give it a little bit too much power, but there we go. And now you can see the ball going up. Oh, sorry, RJ. I thought, hold on. All right, so out of curiosity, you don't see a dot on the screen? That stinks. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably too small. All right. Well, that where it landed was pretty much where I was aiming. Just it went a little bit further. And again, it was the adjustment based on the wind and the rings. So you adjust for your rings based on the wind. For me, I look at it, and if my wind's going to be 3.5 at 10 o'clock, then I say, okay, I'm close to 3 rings of adjustment with an APOC 5, so I'll move it that much, and you can pull it up to that point and eyeball it. We don't have to use any grid lines. We don't have to use anything other than our eyes. You can pick a spot on the screen. You can pick a spot on the actual fairway or the rough. Pick anything to give you a visual point of reference to say, okay, here's where I start. And now when I move that ring, that whole circle, the target, 3 rings, that's where I'm going. And it allows you to do that, and it kind of gives you a chance to, have a visual reference point as to both where you're aiming and how far your adjustment needs to go. I know I just played this, but this really does show, in my opinion, what I'm trying to show for making adjustments for wind. As you see me here pull the target up, I've got the middle of my target at the rough. So you go count out 3 rings from there. that's where I plan to land. And, when you do get lucky enough to hit a perfect, you know, bam, you end up right in that spot you're looking for. So, all right, cool. I will move on to the next video now. This one is another example of using the actually letting the wind carry, but also, excuse me, hold on, I just had a brain fart there. But here I got 5.6 at about 11 o'clock, so I'm thinking I've got close to 4 rings in that direction. So I simply moved the target to where not I thought it would, where I thought it would land to start with. That's where it's going to land. Now I let it go because I'm looking at 4 rings. I let it go, moved it to the side for that adjustment, and now I'll take the shot. And unfortunately, everyone in here seems to already know the ring system, so I don't really think it's helping anybody. But I appreciate the couple people that are here for watching. It's just me trying to see if there was. I noticed there was a couple of people last tournament that seemed to not be using the ring system in my clan, and I was very shocked that people weren't. Now, this is 2.3 miles per hour, and it's the sniper. So me and the sniper get along well. I'm looking at, right above max. Right below max. So I line the shot up. I hate coming up short, so you will see I always try to take the ball guide through the hole. Here I'm going to move it probably around 2.4. Yep, right in there. The problem came with this shot is I hit great and not perfect. I think perfect would have been really nice, but good enough to get it where I wanted it to land. That's the type of things that I do personally to prepare for utilizing the ring system. I pull up the golfclashnotebook.io website, look at the values. Again, I have a spreadsheet that's been created, and I didn't create it. All props go to Marco for doing that. But I have been using it, and it's an amazing tool. It's very quick reference. I can see my values, and I'm able to get to it and utilize it that way. So, some people print wind charts out. RJ used to have tons of paper. Jesse used to have tons of paper. Other people use apps, and even with the change in the terms of fair play scenario with Playdemic, utilizing alternate devices isn't against the rules. So use whatever you feel comfortable with. But the one thing I would say, and I hope anyone that does listen to this later takes into consideration, is the stuff that people tell you is only how we do it. You may, with your eyes, see something in a certain way. I may see it differently. RJ may see it differently. I mentioned RJ because I love RJ. I watch RJ religiously. Just personal choice. And Jesse as well. And Tommy. But, it's what you do. And you may try something that doesn't work for you one day that someone told you, and then you may adjust it just a slight bit and find out it works perfect for you. Find out what works for you, and that repetition of using the same approach every time you come up to a shot will get your shots really close. And in Golf Clash, that's all you can really hope for. This last shot I showed you, had it been perfect, I think I had a chance at the cup. It was lined up right. I think the adjustment was good. And, I think it would have been in great. So I'm happy with that. So I would encourage anyone that's, looking at this and actually doesn't have their own system down yet to try different things. Look at RJ's video on the ring system. Look at a lot of RJ's videos on a lot of stuff. Look at Tommy's videos on a lot of training stuff and learning how to do stuff. Because you'll get, you pick up different pieces of information from different people and you put it together and make up your own game. So if there's any, I don't really think there's too many people here that are live with me right now that have any questions. So like I said, this didn't last very long, but I appreciate you coming out again. This was something I tried to do to help some people that kind of explain that they didn't use the ring system. If anyone is in here that has any questions, I'll hold on for a little bit to answer any questions, or I'll point you to RJ or Tommy for answers. But, I just want to do this and appreciate it. Appreciate it, RJ. Appreciate it, Arnold. Jared, thank you for being here. I just want to do this to help anyone that might help. If it helps one person, then it was worth it for me. So good luck on the upcoming tournament. Looks like we have some holes that might actually be challenging for us this time. So might not be seeing any minus 30s on the boards, but who knows? We got to wait till we see those wins. Good luck, everyone. Have a great day and appreciate you coming. I don't even know how to undo this. This is a shame. Let me see here. Oh, wait. Let me go there. Oh, wait. There. Wait. What's that? Boom.